try after the mission is deleting my saved games folder and letting the game create a new one. That's the last thing I can try.
Make sure you take a copy of your keybinds.
Yeah.
Joystick binds.
Yeah.
Who have we got?
Well, hopefully Tilly will be on as well. Maybe he fell asleep again. Though that's been a while.
That's true. I thought we might go on to somebody else's public server. What was that other one? Blue Flag, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What does everyone else think?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Is Blue Flag running?
I don't know. I was trying to look for it earlier and I couldn't see it.
It's running.
Or we could just use our own.
We can, I don't know, do you want to have another crack at that mission we did yesterday?
I wasn't on yesterday. I definitely don't want to do the ground pounding vegan until I've spent another 3 years learning it.
Don't have to be vegan. We actually needed more cast.
Yeah, we did actually. I was gonna say it's a mixture. What we did yesterday, one was ground pounding, vegan. The other one was so.
You're breaking up again, or just it's maybe the sensitivity is too strict again, Piper.
Are you really? Is it?
I'll go with the majority census.
Well, that's one suggestion. Do that, or go on a public server somewhere. I've tried to learn a bit more about the vegan. I missed my targets yesterday and got shot down because I think I popped up too high. But there was an awful lot of air-to-air as well going on, so it really depends. Either that, or we go on another server, or we pull one of the other missions out the archive.
Let's start with the most basic question. Do people prefer air-to-air or air-to-ground today?
Air-to-ground.
Air-to-air.
I'll do either.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of air-to-air over, and just, I suppose, getting into the vegan, and it's the air-to-ground in the vegan that I'm trying to, I suppose, get better at.
If I had a teacher while I was flying it and so forth, then I'd probably learn a lot more. I mean, as it was, I think I only had one mission with Tilly, the other with you guys, and I shot you down, Piper. And the other one was just messing around. So I've only done around about half an hour, 45 minutes in the vegan.
Yeah, that's not enough.
It's definitely not something you quickly. Something you take the time. Getting your head around. You need to get your head around a few things. I think to effectively fight it, it's not something you straight away. Like the the Mirage and everything. Doesn't something you straight away.
You keep fading out again.
Your sensitivity might be a bit low now.
Which value did you set it at? Hello, Dusty, and hello, Smith.
Maybe that's better.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very, very comfortable in the Mirage now. I've done many, many hours in that, and I do know it nowhere near as Raven, but I think I'm a competent flyer in it.
Well, the mission we did yesterday, which I don't want to repeat if people don't want to, was attack a target and with air-to-air and air-to-ground, so multi-role. Raven was flying the Mirage. I think you did mostly air-to-air yesterday, didn't you, Raven?
I did exclusively air-to-air.
I did watch the stream, Raven.
Yeah, and I noticed that you were in there. We did a few missions really, but
Yeah, we did them.
if we have enough people flying the Viggen, because we really need more than a few people flying the Viggen, then Risky and myself can do Cap.
More than a few. For that mission, we only really needed 2.
What do you think, Distro? What do you want to do?
Well, a repeat of the missions. Because I still have a bit of difficulty just setting things up properly, whilst also under pressure of doing a new track.
I think also you chose the right thing for that mission, the CCIP, because I think I popped up with rockets and I got my ass handed to me. I think you went UK. I think there might be a trick is coming low, and maybe the trick is try and get everybody in, everybody out, not try and destroy everything.
But the rockets are just weird, because very often that targeting side, even if you do all the things right, like the QFV and the leading off and slaving of the HUD and all that kind of stuff, if you do it properly, it still is only accurate about 50% of the time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's me or what I'm doing, or if it's the aeroplane at the moment. I've had a couple of successes with it, and they've gone long on a couple of goes, and right on a couple of others. So I don't know. I think it's just more experience. I think it's just needed in it.
And this is why I want to try all the missions, because you know how to do the mission. Now all you need to know is the weapon.
Yeah.
You need to figure out how to use the weapon, and if it's a new situation every single time, you're not going to learn it.
It's really annoying that they haven't got the gliders and the cluster bomb sorted on multiplayer, because I think that's an awesome weapon.
Yeah. Let's just practice with the other stuff first.
Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. Yesterday's mission is fine for me.
Yeah, because assuming it works,
and we can swap to something else if someone wants to do something else after.
Remember the one thing where we had to go through canyons and where I crashed into the ground because I was diving in a QFE?
Yeah, maybe not do that one. Do the one we did yesterday.
Yeah, but
it's the one labeled 31 _ 07 _ 17 Risky.
Okay, I'm on the server now.
Copy. And hello, Nick, on the stream. Good evening.
I'm not going to fly anyway tonight because I've been tuning an organ this afternoon. Had a good conversation with my mate in Australia last night, so I went to bed at 4:30. He's about to have his open heart surgery next Wednesday. So.
Ouch.
Sorry, what's the mission name?
31 _ 07 _ 17. Just yesterday's date.
Just here for a social then, Dusty. You're not going to jump in anything?
Yeah, I'm going to watch.
No?
Just
relax. You got a Mirage?
Yeah, I know. But I'm just tired as hell.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's up to you. It should still be in the list, Risky.
No, it wasn't. I just had to re-add it.
Okay.
Okay, it's starting.
And I've had
Is there a password on it?
Yeah, I'm just posting it 2 ticks.
Okay.
Just having a bit of relaxation, watching you guys fly. And I'm sure yeah, perhaps. And I'm sure I'm off to bed early tonight.
Nah, you don't need to sleep.
Nah. That was about 20 years ago, mate, that I could do that, but that doesn't work anymore.
I know the feeling, bro.
Yeah, and it was quite intense last night. Like I said, I went to bed at 4:30 and having a good talk with him. He's scared shitless, by the way, looking up to it coming. And,
yeah.
The guy isn't even bloody 50 yet.
That's harsh.
Yeah, but the stupid thing is, I know him no other than that he is now. He never noticed anything. He never was tired. He could do sport stuff. He did ride a bike, now ever what. And he applied for a job on the railways in Victoria. And there that's a government job. And so he had to do a health check. And then it came out he had a trouble with one of his valves. So they're going to replace it next week.
Well, I suppose it's a blessing in the way that they found it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if there's a little sound of rush at one of the valves. A niece of mine has it too, and she plays tennis and whatever she does, and she never is bothered with it, and they don't gonna operate on her.
Well, I guess you have to judge each case individually.
Yeah, perhaps they found something, and they said it's just a matter of time before it gets worse. Of course, that could be, but didn't tell me that so far.
Rearming complete.
Okay, so memory is we're flying to the target area, which is just north of Anapa.
I'm gonna take some more bombs because my aiming was not that accurate last time.
Now I'm wondering whether they're going to be brave and just take a load of high drag bombs, distro, and try and do
Well, look,
a
right.
CCIP.
I did that last time,
Yeah,
and I was not shot at by any of the ground units.
yeah. I stuck my head above the parapet and got a load of rockets. I dodged 3 and got by the 4th one, I think.
Ah, fuck it. I'll jump in Mirage.
Hard to resist, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
no, you
air-to-air would be nice. If I remember correctly, yesterday we had about 5 waves
Yeah,
of
there's
interceptors.
loads of it where just everyone try and get in, get the bombs in, the 2 vegans in, and get out. But you'll have more than your hands full.
It's more that you guys have to distract the other aircraft that we can just fly past.
Mm-hmm.
Because if
Exactly.
they do go for us immediately, then we are fucked. But if they are delayed a bit, then we can just outburn them easily.
Well, let's take it this way. I'm taking no countermeasures, so I'm counting on not seeing any enemy,
Okay.
air to air, hopefully.
I never take countermeasures.
So I'm relying on you guys to keep them back, as it were. Should be interesting. What was the target waypoint, Distro?
1.
Do you remember? Was it 1?
Yeah, there
We
is
only
only
have one
one waypoint.
Okay, thank you.
You're going with bombs as well, right?
I'm going with high drag, yeah.
I'm gonna go for the right row of trucks, and you're gonna go for the left one
I'll try.
to avoid confusion.
I think they're pretty close together, so I think we just go for them.
Decide we might actually fly into each other, or
Oh.
both bomb.
We're
the same-
professionals. That'll never happen.
Well, yes, but the professional who can't turn his head. So let's just, or you take right. I don't care. I hear no. Don't hear any complaints. So I'm gonna go me right, you left. And don't forget, it shouldn't be an attack. It should be in bombs bombs plan, which is the
Okey-dokey.
first setting on that dial. And spread about 50 meters.
50?
Yeah.
Gosh. Hold on. Can respawn.
Worked well last time, so I think that 50 is good.
Right. Taxiing out.
I think I need to turn around. That's twice. No, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, yeah.
Make it. God damn.
You could have gone straight forward. You didn't need to turn.
Then I'm as stupid now as I ever was. God's sake.
QFE for target distro is 1010.6.
That's pretty much the same altitude that we are at the moment.
Yeah, not far off.
My altimeter is at 1010.
Is it morning or evening on this map?
Noon, according to my clock.
That's pretty dark then.
Yeah, it's pretty. We've been having quite a few missions with bad weather recently. I haven't seen blue skies for a while.
Yeah.
And that's a typical
that's it.
Tilly.
Well, I wouldn't mind some missions where there's a clear sky, but early in the morning where you can see the sunrise, for example.
Come up. Okay. Ready. Risky's
Yeah.
on our way.
Yeah.
Risky's on our way.
I can see the ski behind you.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys dialed into AWACS. Should have AWACS support.
Let's see
You
if
know the frequency off the top of your head?
Should have put easy communications on this one, really.
I think it is on the server.
Yeah, it might be a not on the mission, but I don't know. Anyway.
I'm asking. Nope, nothing seems to work. Ah well. Breaks in, it's pulling to 50. Afterburner and breaks loose in 3, 2, 1, go. Rotate and wheels up. Afterburner. I'm staying on military.
Roger. Yeah, having to stay
the
in
F-14 spawns. Radar on. And I'm moving into intercept.
Roger. Gonna stay in stage 1 afterburner.
Copy.
Distro, carry on.
I'll follow you as well, Raven.
Copy.
Right.
I'm going lights
You
off.
should keep your target heading at 270.
Roger.
Because that's how the trucks are aligned.
Okay. So let's have a look. Let's go for. You're going for 50, or are you spread on your bombs? I'm going to go for
50
15.
is about the length of the row of the trucks.
Right, okay.
Or at least that will be the length of your bomb volley.
Okay.
How high are we going?
I haven't found them yet on radar.
Me neither.
I'll level out just below the clouds.
Roger.
I'm in a 12-degree climb at the moment. 490 knots. Oh, I
I'm
got
just
them.
going to climb above you.
They just, 40 miles.
Fancy.
See them.
I'll break through the clouds.
8 miles out from target.
Lost them again.
Yeah, I lost them as well.
From what I've heard, the target is not exactly on the waypoint, so you might have to readjust it.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm going for the rightmost one.
Copy.
If I can
I have
lock
left.
lock him up. Yeah.
I have the left one.
I'll stay back up then.
Copy.
Building up speed.
22 miles.
They're below the clouds, aren't they?
Master, yeah, but I chose to climb above it to get slightly more range
Yeah.
on my 530s. They haven't seen us yet.
But you might be a bit far off to the left.
I'm just flying to the waypoint on the HUD at the moment.
Yeah, but what?
Okay, I see 4.
What heading is the waypoint?
I see 4
there's-
contacts.
Yeah,
I
That's
don't know if
fine.
that's. Well, it should be slave to the HUD. I know what you're saying.
Yes,
to
but
the ring.
what I'm talking about is that the row of trucks, it's
Yeah.
11
heading of
miles,
that row,
Fox
it's
one.
Who's going for
270,
what?
you
Who's
must
going for
pass
what?
straight
There's the
over
launch,
row.
there's the launch.
Sorry, everyone's talking at once. Say again.
That row of trucks is its heading is 270, and if you
Fox
want to go straight over that row, then you need to keep it at 270.
There's one behind as well.
Okay, well, I'll fly exactly on 270 then.
Oh, I got a visual on the other aircraft.
My missile missed.
Is there,
Fox 1
is
again.
there any? Is there any hold on. Is there any
Fox
landmark before we get there? Landmarks to line us up. Do we really want to go to the right of that town,
Splash.
just down the right-hand side of it.
Merged.
Copy, I'm turning around.
I'm too fast. Someone's got one on their tail.
Yeah, I'm chasing one.
Okay, got eyes on that town district. I'm gonna go down the
No,
right-hand
those two are
side of it.
friendlies.
Should be lining
They're
up
all
with the
enemies.
target then. Should be.
Box 2. Flash.
I'll go for the right one now then.
If you don't mind, I'll get them then on RTB, then you can stay escort.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
20K
What was
is
that?
I said if you don't mind, I'll get him, and then I'll RTB, and then you can stay escort.
Right,
Then,
okay.
then you have more missiles than I,
Yep,
because I'm
okay.
out.
Yeah, I need
Okay.
to get back to.
Cool. I'll go for the left-hand side distro. You go for the right.
Okay.
Good evening.
Some new aircraft
Hello, Red.
spawned.
Hey.
Yeah, MiG-29s.
I'm RTP.
Are you out of missiles?
Yeah, out of 530s anyway.
I'm sorry?
I don't have any 530s anymore.
Yeah, but can you go after those 29s then? Can you help Risky out?
Yeah, okay.
You coming in, Red, are you?
Yeah.
Here we go. Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna have to burn all the way. They're after the vegans.
Yep.
Stage 3.
Heading. I got him.
Right. What the fuck happened there?
Turning around. We destroyed them there.
No, mine hadn't come off.
Be careful, Vegans, because those Sukhois are coming after you.
Right, well,
Copy.
I'm gonna have to try and take another run. I don't know why my bombs haven't come off.
Going to stage 3.
Okay, they're close, they're close.
Yeah, I see him.
For fuck's sake.
Is it on Bomb's plan?
Bombs just don't cut. I can't understand why the bombs didn't come off.
You accidentally set it to attack.
No. Bloody hell. Bloody frustrates me.
Right.
Being logged.
Did you get killed?
Yeah.
By
Because
what?
I
Okay,
was
got
flying around in a circle trying to get back in on the target.
7 miles.
11 miles.
Yeah.
Box 1. Oh, splash.
Horrible landing.
On. I know
Okay,
what I did
missile
wrong.
launch, missile launch.
Bollocks, I had it in ANF, I think, instead of nav. It's got to be in nav, hasn't it?
No, that doesn't matter.
Really?
I don't know. I always use nav.
No.
Did
I
you set it
think
to attack or to naval or to bombs plan?
No, I put it in bomb. I think I had it in A and F instead of nav, and it's got to be in nav for CCIP. It's got to be in A and F for. That's what I think. It didn't release. You silly boy.
You set the target as a or the waypoint as a target.
Yeah. Done everything. I think I just didn't have.
Fox 2.
Peculiar.
In A&F for high drag, it just maybe just
Flash.
release.
Nice.
Right, just try again.
Scope clear.
Refueling complete.
How are you on missiles?
One magic.
Dusty?
I've got 2. I'm climbing. I'm going high.
How are you on fuel, Dusty?
2230.
Okay. Risky, can you RTB then and rearm your fuel? And Dusty, stay on station. I'm rearmed. I'm coming back to you.
Roger.
No. Roger.
Moving back to stage 1 after.
And then when Risky is rearmed and on our way back, then Dusty can R2B.
Yep. There's supposed to be F-16s in here.
We'll see.
Will they be... Hang on, I've got something. Okay, contact. 30 miles out. Negative on the ILF.
Copy, I just took off. I'm going to get some altitude and I'm burning too.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, if you can keep them busy and survive until I'm there, that would be nice.
Well, I'll try. Fox 2. Splash.
Nice.
No, where did the other one
Can I come
go?
in for a landing?
Yeah, runway's clear.
I only have you on radar, Dusty.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. That's risky. I'm too far away.
Smurf was on earlier on. Is he gone again?
He's still here. But in the chat that is in the lobby.
He's in the lobby, he's just muted.
Oh, okay.
Come on, my little friend, where are you?
Just got the contact, but he disappeared again.
Yeah, got him.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go out so I come back in.
Oh, got him again.
He must have been he must be going went low or something. I don't know.
He's diving, yeah.
Got him.
And he's gone again. Angels 5.
Fox 2. Splash.
Oh, nice.
RTB.
yeah. Or RTB.
I thought you were tired.
No,
I am.
if that's how you fly when you're tired, then you should fly more often when you're tired.
Oh dear. What was our airfield again? Krasnodar?
Krasnodar Center, yeah.
Roger. Well, to give you an example that I'm tired, the first 2 missiles went bonkers because I simply didn't have the master arm on. So,
Ski on the short finals.
oh yeah, I remember saying I'm beginning to like this airfield because I now recognize the surroundings when flying home.
Yeah.
I don't. My one's further on normally.
Well, if you look at the river, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Those lakes and that river that's going left and right and left and right and left and right.
Will I do another pass?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go back out and see if I can get some bombs off this damn thing.
Okay.
That's it. That's unless the others are finished by then.
Bombs are just so effective, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they are when they come off your aeroplane.
Yes.
They're not much use when they're on the bottom of your aeroplane still.
Okay, I'm rearmed.
Happy? No need to rush getting back. There's nothing here.
Okay. Do you want me to change to a Vigan then?
No.
We've got tons of fighters now.
There will be a lot more. We only had 2 waves now. There are 3 more.
Oh my god.
Well, that is unless you would like to swap to a vegan.
No, it's fine. Just refueling now.
Okay. I think Red Kite is in multi-role, right?
Yeah, I've got snake eyes on my belly.
Oh, met a hiccup there.
Yeah, something spawned. Probably more fighters.
Yep. Heading in.
Yeah, Nails 29 to the north.
Yep.
Come on, you mirages. Alright.
Long final.
Copy.
Got the airfield inside.
Let's got the Vigans back in.
Just on my way out to the target.
No worries. Tally, you're burning there from about 30 miles away.
I have them on. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pair, the one in trail, they're about 20 miles away.
Yep.
Are you behind me?
Yeah, I am. So feel free to take the first shot.
Oh,
Can you see my stage 1 burner from that far away?
Well, I can see you. I can see
Okay. That's interesting.
Vigans.
Tanny
Yep.
trail.
Yeah. I'll go after the second one.
Botsman.
I'll tag on behind distro.
First one is 8 miles away.
Splash.
Box
Only
one.
defensive.
There's plenty of ground targets still left to take out.
Yeah, you didn't destroy your row.
Splash.
Oh, I hope so. That's the plan anyway.
I'm gonna attempt to do the watchtowers that were in between. And I'm gonna go after them after you pass, because otherwise the units for your row might move.
So you had a 50-meter spread, did you, on your bomb?
I
On your
did.
bombing run? Nice. Well, that seemed to work perfectly.
Well, it was almost exactly the length of that row.
Yeah.
But it's not in between each bomb. I think it drops it by pairs.
Right. Right. I'm going to leave that in nav. That's in bomb. That's on 50. Switches up. Right, I think I've got everything right. I think.
Okay, I'm returning to the target area to drop some bombs.
Copy.
Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Mirage, I don't know the name of.
Now did do.
And hello again, Fort on the stream.
Did you drop your
Right.
bombs yet, Piper?
I'm just about to. Hopefully. Nice long line of
High,
bombs.
but that's good.
100. It says 100 between 100 and 150, isn't there?
Yep, now they're coming off.
Good.
And a couple of them exploded immediately.
Oh, that's quite a scatter, isn't it?
Piper, don't do that, because now you're like an easy target for air-to-air.
No, I'm going to come down again.
You need to stay low. Coming in as well.
Well, there are some secondary explosions.
That's quite a few blown up. That's
Yep.
alright. Better.
I'm gonna go for a tighter spread and I'm gonna go for watchtowers in between.
I'm going to slow down so I can watch this.
Nails F5.
Tally F5, breaking off.
I'm going for the lead. Is that Angels 9?
Copy
Bombs
that.
away.
26 miles. 3 of them.
I'll take to the right, second.
Copy.
Okay, I'll take the tail then.
Perfect.
I do actually like the way the bombing targeting works in this thing. It's very non-confusing.
Straightforward.
I only see two now.
Yep. Same.
No, but it will show you whenever you're dropping a salvo. It will show you the start of the salvo and the stop of, and the end of the salvo. So you can.
Fox 1.
If
Quite clever.
if the target is in between, then you're fine.
Yeah, it seems to work.
I lost my target.
He's going vertical. You should see him now.
Yep, I have him back. I have him back. But my missile
Splash.
That
missed,
place is a
so I'm going for him with magics.
Actually, he's still up. He's still up.
Yeah, one is high. And
I'm staying after this one.
the one
Dusty.
high or low?
He's going high. He's trading smoke.
Okay, I merged. He went past me.
He's burners. Now he's flaring.
Dusty airborne again.
Copy.
Right, Fox 1.
Fox 2.
I can eject the actual carriers, can't I? Yep. Don't need them.
I see a number 37 on my RWR.
Splash.
That's me. One pipe.
Watch out.
Fox 2. Splash.
Beat.
Okay, one's gone to the east.
Indeed.
I'm down to 1800, so I'm going to make my way back as well.
Copy.
Unless anyone is lower, of course.
No, I'm at 2400, but I'm down to 1 magic.
I'm at 28 with 1 magic.
I have 1, 5, 30 and 2 magic, so I can loiter.
Just mad nudging Mach 1.3 at about 50 foot off the ground. Oh yeah.
Got one bogey on the scope and he must be jamming because he's jumping all over the place.
I've got contrails and burner going east.
F5 don't have jammers.
Well, something is jumping all over the place.
Yeah, Talia on contrails.
Master I'm on. He's 31 miles out and he's bloody fast. Don't know what it is.
Right. Piper, have you ever done an ILS landing in this thing?
No.
Okay, well, fuck that then.
Save your missiles, Dusty.
Roger. He's burning. He's going down, I think.
Yeah, I have him on radar. Yep,
Yeah, I've got
13
him on
miles.
visual.
And by that I mean he's in the burn. After burner. Yeah, I see you too.
He's at Angels 8. He's heading 260.
I'm 5 miles out.
He's climbing.
I'll launch and I'll go straight for the base, and then Red Kite can follow up if need be. Oh, splash! Yeah,
Nice.
I'll go straight for the base and the armor refuel.
Okay, I'm going up high, taking up cap position.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm good for fuel, but only 1 magic.
Yeah, feel free to RTB then as well, Red.
Yeah, I'm fully armed, so I'll
We
take over,
have
guys.
Risky on station.
Taxi
And Dusty is going back then.
No, Distro, I haven't done ILS yet. I'm still trying to get my head around all the basic stuff, basic weapons. Get my way onto that yet.
I see your cons red. You're about to pass me. I'm now at your 11 o'clock low.
Oh yeah, I see you. What's the effective range on a magic?
It depends a little bit on how high you are.
Assuming roughly level with your target.
2 to 3 miles maximum.
Okay.
But they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
So Distro and finals.
Okay, I'm at £1,500 now. Or kilos.
Oh,
Now my altimeter stopped working at 23,000 feet.
Yeah, someone on the forum also mentions the Angels 23 for the alternative problem.
I guess that's a lot of work for the boys then.
That was a bit messy on landing with my ILS was
Tally on runway,
oh,
coming
really?
off burner.
Yeah, a couple of dials were working, so I had to set it to visual now. Visual landing instead of ILS landing. Instead of instrument landing.
I'll take
Right, so they're
the
completely
right
south.
side of the runway, Red. Since we're about the same distance away from the runway.
You'd say you're going right.
Yes, the right side of the runway.
Okay.
I'm on station.
Oh, Distro's doing the sneaky reversing manoeuvre. Reverse park?
Don't forget the parking meter.
Yeah.
Just like whenever you fly something else than the Viggen, you really do miss the thrust reverse on your taxi.
You do, don't you? And also, if you touch down quite quickly, it's not a bother. Roll to the other end of the airfield, to where you want to park, then put the thrust reverser in and stop. Duck. Just like that.
I'm gonna turn off that RW because that gets very annoying.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Risky, don't you get attacked by that ground stuff there?
There's nothing there.
Oh. Then I'm coming towards your position.
There's a SAM to the south, but you can evade that.
There is some AAA and SA-18s.
They've not launched.
Well, no, and if you stay high enough, they're pretty short range anyway. So
Angel 6, so 400 knots, it should be alright. I don't really want to risk using the fuel up going higher. 1300.
Yeah, feel free to RTB then, Risky. Dusty is on station. And
Roger
I'm
that.
refueling.
Copy.
Right, what are we doing? Are we carrying on, or we? Is that it? No.
Well, I can still see quite a lot of targets.
Yeah. Okay.
I can,
but it's up to you.
I'm quite happy to carry on. I'll wait for you, Distro, if you like. If you rearming, refueling at the moment.
Like, I wasn't sure.
Just use it for practice, I guess.
There are a few more
Destroy the
barracks.
targets.
Okay. Oh well, I'm ready to go. So.
Alright, I'll rearm them.
Barracks and 1,
Like-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. At least 15 trucks left.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna try rockets.
Enough for everybody.
Yeah, I'll come back and multi-roll.
I'm just gonna attempt rockets this time and hope for the best.
I guess it's the best way to learn is just make your hours and try out things.
Exactly. Yeah. It is the only way, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the way there, I'm gonna test a couple things.
Sometimes also good to read the manuals all left and right, but
That's
I've
the
done
first
plenty
thing
of
to do.
I've done plenty of that, but there's nothing like actually doing it.
nah, because I had the same issue with when I started the Mirage as well. Then you already then you start to realize that why doesn't this work? I forgot this button, and it's
Yeah.
clearly set in the manual. You should flip it. But once you start doing it, you're busy with this and that. You're looking at all the gauges and everything, and you forget things. That's normal.
Well, it's like everything, isn't it? It's like in the Vegan, there's so many different weapons, and it's learning. You can deliver them in a couple of different ways, and it's learning which way is best and which button to put in for this way and which button to put in for that way.
Yeah, exactly. But also to learn to understand the systems, especially with these older machines. I guess you would learn quicker if you've got an English cockpit though.
Yeah, I downloaded a mod for it. It's just better.
Yeah, I thought about the mods, but I thought, after I've done it a few times, I'll get used to it.
Right, so it was lead correct 221 turns it off.
So you're rearming, are you, Distro?
Yes, but I'm gonna go with rockets for just
Right. Okay.
practice.
Practice with rockets.
Yes.
I might try low drag. That's a bit tricky. Try low drag attack. Pop up and
Hold on, let me create a pop-up point. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
okay. Just waiting for them to change my bombs now. Okay, ready to go. Brake set. Run them up.
What you say?
Brake set. Run them up. 3, 2, 1, go. Stage 2. Rotate. Gear up.
Oh dear, I'm a lot less heavy than normal last time.
Did any of you guys Mirage flyers? Did you ever take the time to completely manually program your INS system?
Yes.
I did. I got bored after the first 10 minutes, 10 times.
I've done it.
Yeah,
a couple
just
times,
once.
but turned it off.
Yeah, but I'm not. I mean the initial one, but also putting in manually all the waypoints.
I've done waypoints
Yes.
once, but
Yeah.
I don't think I can remember it anymore. To be
Surprisingly
honest.
accurate, actually.
That was my way to learn to understand that thing.
It's actually fairly similar in the Vigan. Just the coordinates are in reverse.
Reverse.
Yeah, you first put latitude in and then longitude, or whatever.
Ah,
the
okay.
first thing around.
It's a Swedish thing.
Yes.
Now, did you actually know that the Swedes once drove on the left side as well?
Quite a few countries did. America did as well.
And it's a fun thing just to know. You don't have any use for it, but they decided to go for the right side of the road, and then in one night they flipped the entire country about, changing all the road signs, everything.
My altimeter stopped at 2.3.
Yeah, 23170.
Yeah, it's very
140.
very annoying.
But I'm
I
at
see.
Angels 34, according to F10.
I see. I have the Vigans on radar, and I've got your contrails, Raven, very high.
I wish I had some video running now. This looks awesome.
I'm on autopilot anyway. Fuck it, I'm gonna have a look.
Yeah, I put my autopilot to Angels 25, and I'm finally starting to level out at Angels 38.
Aha! This is looking very amazing. I don't know if this is a funny question, but I reckon the Vigans did more than just fly very low, isn't it?
What do you mean? They did a fighter version as well, apparently.
During a regular flight, I mean, there's no need to go on the deck all the time.
I think the whole ethos during the Cold War was basically to survive. You needed to go low. So, I mean, even Tornado and everything is designed to go low, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
When it comes to ground, when you approach to do ground attack or anything, it's the way to have the best possibility of surviving.
yeah, that's what I was going to about to say. Yeah, I mean the Tornado for ground attack, but
The B1 as well.
The F version did go high.
Yeah.
The A version does not like high altitude. But we don't have to go too low because there are no aircraft in the vicinity anymore.
So is that the entire air thing done then?
I don't know. Maybe there will be more triggers that trigger after we kill more of the ground targets.
I'm sure I shouldn't be getting an ILS night out this far, distro, should I?
Hey, what?
I've got an ILS light on saying I can pick up the ILS from the airfield. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's good for about 100 kilometers.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
I mean, you don't
Probably-
use it up to 100 kilometers, but it's good for that.
Okay, I entered a pattern. I'm going to get a drink quickly.
Copy.
Okay, I'm going to pop up and have a look, and then dive in, target. What's left? And spike.
Popping.
Bombs away. I think we were going for the same thing.
My aiming thing didn't work again. What is this bollocks?
Have you got it on?
No, I was
Have you
coming. I was coming in too shallow of an angle. It uses the radar to target, right? But if I was coming in too slow or too shallow, so the radar couldn't use its targeting.
On your Warthog, have you got the safety in first position and then trigger on second?
Yeah.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to disable the for fixed target then. You should just pull the trigger in one swift movement.
But now I know what I was doing wrong with the vehicle, why the targeting was.
So what were you doing wrong?
I was coming in too shallow of an angle, so the radar could not be used for targeting.
Right, you can't
for
see it.
ranging.
Right. So
That's
what have you got
why
to
I
be
was
20
always-
degrees?
That's
20
why I was
degrees.
always. What?
What sort of degrees? 20 degrees?
Somewhere. Well, I was coming like basically diving down from an altitude of about 100 meters, but you need to dive down from like 400 meters. Oops. Oh well, learning moment.
Well, I don't know anything about the Vigan, but I think Tilly say that the radar works best at 500 meters.
Well, yes, that's for targeting, or that's for just having a good picture. Because the way it works, of course, if it bounces down, if you're like 10 meters off the ground, it just bounces off of buildings and the slightest hill. You don't get any type of picture. And it's actually fairly well represented, Piper. Did you get hit?
No?
I got it.
Someone is smoking.
Got hit by ground. Can't be much left, is there?
Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's AAA. Oh dear. Now they're firing back.
We really pissed them off, haven't you?
Of course, look at that.
Well, what would you do if you got tossed all kinds of shit on your head? I'd be firing back as well, I guess.
What is also interesting is that this radar, like, you can see on which area it's focusing. Because some bits are blurry and others are just fine. And if you move it up a bit, the focus area moves further out.
All right. Someone just went by.
Yeah, that was me.
Please, some speed.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, trying to do this ILS landing.
It doesn't appear to be working for me. No, ILS isn't working on this map, so don't bother really.
Depends on the aircraft, airfield you're approaching.
Well, actually, it's.
But I don't know if it's the same as in the Mirage. You have to have the last waypoint set in as programmed in as a landing point, and then you can use the ILS. Well, you can use it on frequency, but
I don't know. I think it might be working, Distro. It might be working.
No, because what should be happening is that you get the line,
I've got it.
which one end is on the airfield,
Yeah,
and
got that.
on the other end it should be having a circle with a tangent on the line, on the left or the right side.
I'm following the dot all the way in, and it's steered me right onto the landing. So.
But then, anyway, it's like it should basically be forming a P, or a mirrored P on your radar screen, but it doesn't for me, so that means it's not working. Anyway, but it's not shitty visibility. This is VFR flight rules, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
what we also should get, I think, is at some point some tankers in the air.
Yeah.
And do some proper tanker training, because that's a pain in the ass as well.
Yeah, you really need to practice that frequently.
Oh yeah, and not just 1 hour. The closer you get to the basket, the more tense your fingers are going to be on the stick. And that is exactly what you don't want. Oh God. Remember that they changed the HUD on the F5? Now that I'm back in the Mirage, I like my HUD clear.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's really dark. It's really quite makes things difficult. I think it's almost too dark. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but
no, it's just supposed to be glass.
It's not supposed to be as clear as this. In real life, there are filters in the HUD.
Yeah, it seems it's gone from slightly dark to really dark to a point where you have to look round the HUD sometimes in light conditions to see what the hell you can see in front of it.
That's a pretty interesting approach, Distro.
Well, my auto throttle is making me going way too fast. Yeah, that was a good something. So this is why I don't like using auto throttle, it just touches it easily.
Well, for the time being, I'm going missiles cold just to save their warhead, their seeker head.
I'm gonna reattempt that landing.
Well, I messed up a few landings as well, since I still had the... Well, I don't really think about the landing technique, I just do it. And I was landing the Mirage like I would land a MiG-21, and obviously that doesn't work.
No, it does. That's a thing that you really have to get used to from going from MiG-21 to a Mirage.
Yeah.
Like the Mirage is landed very slowly.
Yeah, but I'm not using the approach mode anymore. I just look at my speed and I look outside the window and what the angles of are towards the runway and just put it down. I put it down faster, by the way, than it should be on the approach mode.
Well, I suppose that's easier actually.
What? Not using it.
Well, if you do use it, I don't know if they fixed it already, but basically how it is, if you did use it, then you would come in such a high airway that if you put the nose wheel down, it will basically bounce you back up to like 30 degrees pitch, destroying your gear.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if they did something about that.
I haven't got a clue, but I'm just making my approaches, and I make my approaches at about 200 knots, and as soon as I getting really close to the runway, very slowly take my throttle backwards, and it lands me just beautiful.
Well, I never had that it bounces my nose wheel back up.
Well, to be fair, I've had flown it in like weeks.
Yeah, I just landed a 14-degree AOA. Touchdown, zero out my throttle, put my air brakes on, and then I use my entire fuselage and wings as an air brake. And then my nose comes down automatically.
Yeah, it's just with the... It's very weird because last time I flew, whenever you, like, it doesn't matter which speed you put your nose down, it will just bounce up.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me several times.
And it was really annoying.
Yeah,
I think I was too high angle of attack, I think.
And
Maybe.
once the nose starts coming down, then the lift of the wings has gone so far that you can't control it anymore with your aileron, so it just sort of crashes onto the runway.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, I've had that too.
Cabin shut down.
By AAA? Or a SAM?
Yeah, no AAA.
Is there still targets up?
Yeah, I dropped a full 8 snake eyes on them. Didn't really dent them.
I was trying to hit them with, rather than offloading all the rockets at once, do several lock rockets, single rockets.
You know how to do that, right?
I think so.
You said it's from series to single, or from series to ankle.
I think these both switches
And
need,
then
that
you'll
needs to be
fire one
standard.
rocket from every pod.
I count 15 more targets.
Distro's reversing into his hangar.
Well, I can't remember which taxiway, okay, or which... Oh, wait, I didn't remember, but I'm first gonna, like, do the swag.
I like how you've got vapor coming off your canards backwards.
Yes, that doesn't work properly yet.
You're not right. You're just not right.
And just the idea is brilliant. MK, are we going to help you get in? No, no worries. I'll put it in backwards.
See another hangar open here, so I'm just gonna take that one.
Well, it's up to you how far you want to go. There is one watchtower up, one barracks, and 13 more trucks.
I'm in the hangar right opposite of you. Are you watching?
I am. You're going to wave to me as you fly backwards, are you? That looks shut to me from where I'm looking. It's amazing. Through a solid door.
Oh, one day open.
Well, didn't look open from where I was standing.
Yeah! What do you think of that?
That's because you can.
That's how you do it, mate. From now on, I'm gonna do all my taxiing in reverse.
You're going to taxi out backwards
Yes.
and then turn round to take off.
Pretty much, yes.
Because I can.
Right now.
Have you seen how fast you can taxi backwards?
No, but I'm willing to try.
Yeah, from some movies that I've seen, videos that I've seen, it's bloody fast. But watch out when you brake, otherwise you'll land it by your toe.
That's why you shouldn't use your wheel. Blind spot is terrible.
You didn't really build it for reverse in this train.
Why did I put it first reverse?
To make you stop very quickly when you're landing on some Swedish road in the middle of nowhere.
I actually saw a video of a Vigan coming down a very short road, and he indeed used the reverse to turn around and take off again.
Yeah, they used to be the old air show piece that did.
No, that wasn't on an. That wasn't on an.
It was on a motorway because people were watching it from the bridge.
Ah, okay. Well, anyway, that was something that they probably didn't think about, but it sure is usable when really in time of crisis.
Did you guys see that video of the recent air show in Ukraine of the Su-35?
Yes,
Yeah, I did.
It was the entire philosophy of Swedish aircraft, Dusty. Taking off from roads.
Yeah,
because the idea was that not any runway in Western Europe would survive for longer than, so let's say, half an hour after the start of a war with Russia.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't that one of the things what the Harrier also was good at? Just take off from a forest somewhere.
They literally have them in hides dispersed throughout Sweden because Sweden's right on the border with Russia, so they wouldn't get much forewarning, to be honest.
Right, look at that.
So they dispersed, several fighters all around the country, which is a good idea because obviously you put all your eggs in one basket, like all the other Western air forces. You knock that airfield out, you knock an awful lot of aircraft out.
Oh yeah, that also already happened in the start of the Second World War here in the Netherlands. Every aircraft, because it was very wet when the Germans came in here, so they couldn't park the aircraft on the field. So everything was nicely lined up, and the Germans came about and just went deck, and everything was gone. And they lined it up on the concrete, or the tarmac, or whatever you call it. Contact, it's friendly. Will they at some point put the IFF in as well, that you have to put in numbers for it?
I doubt it.
Right. Anyway, it works beautifully, as long as you remember to turn it on. The second contact, also friendly. One of the things I didn't know actually is that, I don't know who told me, or just wasn't mentioned sideways, is that the Eagle Dynamics actually is Russian.
Yeah. That's why they find it very difficult. Oh shit, what happened there? That's interesting. Just took it out of autopilot. And it nosedived straight into the ground.
Oh, Jesus. So, the question therefore is, which pilots are using this for training in real life?
Yeah, they've got a militarised version of it.
Yeah, but I reckon they won't sell it to the Americans, will they?
No, you can buy it off the shelf. You can buy, as an Air Force, you can buy this, and what you can do is put in parameters, basically classified information that obviously we're not aware of. They can actually adjust all the missile parameters and everything. So anything classified and put in, there is a militarised version of it.
It's also the reason why they didn't put any full fidelity, full fighters in there? Is it just not allowed to?
Well, they can
Russian
only do
aircraft?
Yeah, they can. Russians are very particular about having their aircraft done. So, and it's a Russian company, so that's why there isn't anything really up to date Soviet era.
So what about, let's say, the company that built the Mirage for this thing?
That's different. It's not a Russian aircraft, is it? So.
Yeah, I know, but they weren't allowed by Dassault to use the name. It's not up to date as well. It's the older version. I mean, I've seen pictures of the cockpits of newer versions of the Mirage. They look completely different. They do have, I'm sure they do have, come on, what do you call it? The satellite navigation shit. It's full glass cockpits, all that stuff. I've seen these on videos as well, the cockpit that we have. But there are newer versions, and for example, the Greek Air Force are flying with.
Well, yeah, they're only allowed. They'll only do classified. You know, like for instance, the F-18s take them so long because trying to get information on it is incredibly difficult.
Yeah, I think you would even have to watch out that you're not being accused of espionage.
Well, yeah, they can only do stuff which is in the public domain. So they can only
open source, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to be able to do any aircraft that they can't get information.
I think it was the Saudis, but I'm not 100% sure on that. The Saudi Arabians, they built sort of new F-16, which even the Americans say it's the best one.
Those are the United Arab Emirates. They have the F-16
okay.
Block 60.
Yeah, with the fuselage that is higher than the regular ones.
Conformal fuel tanks. The fuselage is the same, but they have conformal fuel tanks.
Oh, okay.
But they can be removed.
And I'm back.
Okay.
I just had a very interesting outing distro. Right, flying along. Probably because I was transonic, maybe what it was, near the speed of sound, flicked out of autopilot and the jet nosed over and crashed into the ground in almost a second. Pitched down, yeah, violently. Oh right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when it goes over the speed of sound, it's pitched down quite a lot.
No, but it was in autopilot. So it's flying along merrily in autopilot, straight and level. Okay. Flick it out of autopilot because I'm only about 100 foot off the deck, 100 meters off the deck. It literally just pitched down very violently. I blacked out and crashed into the ground.
Yes. The center of everything moves back. Because of the whole cannon. You do notice that quite a lot. In other aircraft it's not as prevalent, but the Vigan is quite prevalent. Because you move out of autopilot, you generally have a trim ready for transonic flight. So
obviously
you just pitch to it.
Yeah, so no, that's just word of mouth.
There's only one thing I don't like. Well, actually two things I don't like about the stick. One is the shit with the TGV time. The second one is that the dead zone force is a tad high. I'm not a fan of that.
Well, we can't have everything.
No, I just wish Thrustmaster made, or anyone made, a fucking force feedback joystick bit that I can just put the Warthog stick on top of. Because fuck me, it can't be that small. Especially
Surprised they haven't done a forward feedback version of it.
If I recall correctly, Microsoft has some copyright stuff. Patents related to it.
they stopped making it because
It's the only really good one I can think of, the Sidewinder 2 Precision.
I actually...
Yeah, I've got one. It's a bit worn out, sadly.
Well, mine just now.
Yeah, mine as well. But that was over 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's difficult to make them work with modern operating systems, and there's a few of them that are left are so worn out.
Mine work perfectly all the time. Ever since I bought it from a friend in 2005, I bought it until like a month ago.
Right, question for your distro. Gun pods, do they work in ACAN?
You mean attack?
No, you got attack. Then you got the one, you got IR. Then you got attack, and then the one back from that's a can. A can. Yeah, I think you think it's attack. I think it might be a can. Gun pod. I'll find out, I suppose.
Well, I'm looking at the guide here. It says attack.
Okay. Give the old gun pods a run out if there's anything left.
Yeah, there's quite a bit left.
It's getting
But again,
tricky
you
to
need to-
spot because of the craters.
You need to set the QFE for that as well.
Okay, what for gun pod?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Gun pods are CCIP.
so what in nav? They're far in nav rather than ANF.
No, they do fire in ANF, but you still need to set the just the aiming mode is CCIP-ish. Because they don't really, well, they do have ballistics, but it's not the same as a bomb. So
Well,
yeah, it should be in ANF. Yeah. But of course, in order to calculate the intercept point between the track of the bullet and the ground, you need to know how far the ground is away from you. So you need to keep.
the radar should do that. So it should be an
No,
ANF then, I should think.
No, that's not good enough. It's weird. The radar altimeter in the figure, it's not.
The radar
really-
ranging. There's
Yeah, but
radar
it
range. When you
uses-
stick an ANF, it should radar range, shouldn't it?
Apparently it doesn't, because according to Check's guide, you use the QFE.
Yeah, you do for bombs and stuff, but it depends on rockets. You use the radar ranging, don't you?
No, on the rockets you use QFE as well.
Oh, I'm confused now. I know you use QFE for a lot of stuff, but I thought they'd also. That's why you stick it in ANF. It uses the radar ranging as well. I might be wrong. To give you the distance, it does, because it gives you the distance, doesn't it, from the target? And you use the QFE, it's the height. So you need those two, don't you, inputs for the computer to work out.
Well, technically, yes.
Sure.
It should
Yeah, you
work
need the
like that.
height and you need the range. And the range, when you stick it in ANF, it will give you the range.
Well, if you get a range and an angle, because you do get an angle from your flight computer, then you already know enough. But apparently it doesn't work that way. You still need to go with QFE.
Oh yeah, you need QFE. Right.
Because you can literally just do cosine. Or sine. It's just your range multiplied by a sine of your angle of your jet. And then you have or basically or a factor to the time. It might actually be that may have been too much processing power for the computer.
Maybe.
I reckon that's what it is. Also that the ranging on the radar is not bad.
I mean, it's pretty clever, you know, to be able to, because the radar follows the ground contour as you're flying across it, and that works out obviously through dead reckoning. But if you obviously fly too high, then the
You mean the turnout
the navigation system will go out of whack. So you need to update the waypoints then.
The turnout system is actually a separate radar. It has a low mounted on the left wing when it's down. It's just
that's the down. That's your ground radar, which is separate. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also the turnout system that keeps your nav system good. It doesn't use the main radar.
Let's just try this. Let's see what happens.
What I think is that because guns don't have splash damage, it needs a more precise ranging. It needs more precise ranging information because for the rockets it uses QFE and the radar.
Yeah, guns is ACAN.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wait, is it the second to last setting?
It's not IR. It's 3 back. The third one back from the right.
That's peculiar because according to Chuck Sky, it's unrelated now. Do any of you have Elite Dangerous and play it on a regular basis?
Say again?
Do you play Elite Dangerous?
No.
Anyone else?
Nope, sorry.
I play it, but not regularly.
I don't even know what that is.
It's
I don't really know what it is. I've seen it, but I don't know what it's about.
What's that?
Yeah, me neither.
It's a love it or hate it game.
You're really quiet, Distro.
It's your button again, Distro.
No, I just moved it further and further away from my face because if it's close to my face, it's in the way. Anyways, did you guys watch that video that I posted in the chat?
Not yet.
The issue 35. Did you see? You've seen us issue 27 do a Cobra Man, but this is on a whole different level.
So what I have found is that the Vigan does a really nice knife edge.
What's a knife edge?
A knife edge when you fly on the side, wings.
Red arrows.
Yeah.
Oh right. Must be because of the massive tailplane that thing has.
I don't know, but it flies very well on a knife edge.
Yeah, it does. But is it like 90 degrees to the roll to left or up?
Yeah.
That must be a bit of a lifting body effect, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Got a good lifting section on it.
Well, as long as you're going fast enough, it'll work. F-16 can do it too.
Yeah, if you're low, the air is nice and thick. It's like custard. Aviational equivalent of custard.
Well, it's all about speed. Legendary Commander said it several times, but I don't know if you've heard it, is that when asked about the F-4, some Americans said, well, it's America's proof to the world that when the engine is big enough, even a brick can fly.
Oh yeah. That thing was an aerodynamical mess, wasn't it?
It was a little bit like a 10-year-old got a piece of paper and drew it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably dissing someone's favourite aeroplane here, but...
Not a fan. It doesn't have any quirks. It's just a massive aircraft with massive engines, but it's not as ridiculous as a MiG-25.
Yeah,
Well,
that's another 10-year-old's sort of attempt at drawing an aeroplane, isn't it?
That thing was at least ridiculous in a way.
And then the Americans designed the F-15 purely to intercept that thing.
Yeah, but this just... I like aircraft that are just ridiculous in a way. So for the same reason I like the MiG-21. or the F-14, or the MiG-30.
F-104 Starfighter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's another ridiculous aeroplane. That would be crazy to fly that one if they got that in DCS.
I just think that people would be put off because of its shite radar, because I think its radar is on like the same level as a MiG-21, isn't it? Only that you can use it indefinitely instead of only like for 20 minutes.
What about the downward firing ejector seat? That's quite interesting.
Oh, that would be quite shit, yes.
You have to roll inverted before you eject.
Well, on the SU...
Unless you've got plenty of height.
Yes, but there was a bomber that I forgot the name of.
Yeah, but that was the time they were only thinking about speed and nothing else.
Now, I'm talking about that Russian swing wing bomber.
The Sukhoi 24.
The Tu-22. Or
Well, there are several. Sukhoi 17, Sukhoi 22 upgrade.
Yeah, they had more. Yeah.
Even the MiG-23's swept, isn't it? The flogger?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but it's not a bomber.
Yeah, but the Tu-22, I think it was, that thing went at lower altitudes relatively often, and that have downward firing ejection seats as well. And there were just pilots who just refused to fly because of it.
I know the Vulcan had downward firing ejector seats in the back because of the structure of the aircraft. They couldn't have them going out the top, and the pilots in the front went out the top conventionally. And there's a couple of crews that didn't bang out because of the back, because you had to be a certain height, obviously, for the back people to get out. So I think they had a couple of accidents where the whole crew went in the ground.
That's very comforting, isn't it?
Oh, actually, no, scratch that.
Sorry, I was interrupting. Go ahead.
No, I was just a brain fart. Just don't worry about it.
Speaking about interrupting, what is Elite Dangerous then? Because I didn't hear it.
Ah, yes, it's a love it or hate it game. A lot of people call it the Euro Truck Sim. Like, it's basically just a lorry driver sim, but in space. But it's really not. That's only in the beginning. But it's a bit of a space sim RPG kind of thing, where you start out with a small ship and then you do missions and stuff, and to get bigger ships, and you kill people and everything. And it's actually pretty good. It was not a great description of it. But I don't know how to describe it, because you can do it in so many ways. But it's really just a space flight sim RPG. That's really what it is.
Okay.
What do you guys reckon of Star Citizen?
It would be great if when it's finished.
Refueling complete.
It would be great if when it is finished, it's going to be as good as they say it's going to be.
It's never going to be finished.
But
It better be. I spent a few £100 in that.
Well, then it's like your mistake, isn't it?
No, because I've been enjoying playing it, whatever it is on there, whatever they've currently got.
Right. Well, all right. If that was worth the money for you, then great. Because I don't find it worth it to spend 300 quid on the spacecraft for a game that has.
No, but I've been looking at it, and when I would get it, I would start off small and just start doing things, making money, and then in time coming, you can buy bigger stuff.
Pretty much, yes. But right now, it's all an early access system.
Yeah, that's true.
So right now, fucking hell, I'm not gonna pay anything over $10 for a ship for a game that isn't even enjoyable for me for that one.
Have you got the Mirage disc, right?
I do.
Did you buy that when it was in early access?
I did on a discount, and I've got my money's worth out of it. But that's the point. If you think that the amount of fun you got out of it was worth the amount of money you spent on it, well, brilliant. I just don't think that way about Star Citizen.
Coolio.
And that's entirely dependent. So that's why it's not. That's why the early access games are not inherently bad. It's just that you have to go to about the same way you have to go about any game. Just do you think that the game, as it is right now, is worth the price it is? And if the answer to that is yes, then get it. And if not, then whatever.
Yeah, I did the same with Elite Dangerous. I piled money into that when it was, starting out.
Rearming complete.
Well, and that I'm actually biased. I got the first key from a friend who already had it, but he got the key for a graphics card. Like he got it when he bought a graphics card. And then I bought Horizons on sale, so in total I only spent about €16 on it. Whilst in total it was €4.
Yeah.
I'm RTB.
Risky,
Yes.
you went in with a full load of snake eyes, right?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, twice. But the thing is, the ground crew didn't feel like putting a full load of snake eyes on my aircraft. I only got 4. I asked for 8 twice.
You've run out of them. As the airfield run out.
That's possible because there were only a certain amount. Didn't Tilly say there were only a certain amount of weapons you could use?
Not that I know of.
Oh, I forgot to check how many there are, but yeah.
It looks like there's unlimited.
Yeah, I think there
Oh,
are.
okay. Yeah, I did 2 strafes of 4s.
Oh well, then I'll go and land again. And
Then again, like the default limit is around 100 on an airfield, and I don't think that in that small amount of time you dropped 100 bombs.
No, I think I've done 24.
Yeah.
Actually, no, only 16. Actually, it's 16. Right, guys, I am off. It's 9
Have a nice off.
alright, Risky.
I'll see you again
Cheers,
tomorrow.
Risky.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
All right, cheers, mate.
Cheerio.
See you tomorrow.
Cheerio, bye.
Up front, before I forget, I won't be on tomorrow morning. I have a concert.
How dare you?
Right.
That's fine, mate.
We can do that.
Right, I'm gonna fuck off as well. Is that allowed or preferred?
You can do whatever you like.
Yeah,
I've got
it is
one more
preferred
magic-
that you
I've got
fuck
one
off.
more
What are you
magic.
still doing here? Seriously.
I think that the neighbor's daughter prefers that I do not do what I like.
I've got one magic to go.
One
Magic. Not magic. What am I talking about? One maverick.
I find the Mavericks very hard to use.
Just practice like everything, isn't it? That was quite a good session. I've actually learnt quite a bit flying this today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Right.
Request rearming. Copy.
Ah, now they're loading it up.
Okay. Lazy.
Rearming complete.
Well, I'll do one quick run with Snake Eyes and see what I can blow up still, and then I'll call it as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get this to work and then fly back to base. Do the same, I think. There is still quite a lot down there.
There is.
What are you flying now, Raven?
I'm sorry?
What are you flying now?
A Mirage?
Oh, okay. I'm coming through the clouds. I've got all my lights on, so.
Yeah, it's starting to get dark. We've been out so long.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, well, what's the time? It says 10 to 2 or something like that.
10 to 2, yeah.
I think that this Central European time and not where we are in the east.
Raw.
Mission start at 1500, according to the briefing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
So
clock
then it's
problem.
now 1700.
Yeah,
That's a good long mission.
And when you put it in winter time, then the sun will go down much earlier.
Yeah, of course. Right, I can get rid of
Landing.
Let's head for home.
Okay. Didn't even spill a drop of coffee there on that landing.
Right, I'm going to pass each other at some point, Raven.
Okay, what's your altitude?
I am 400 meters at the minute.
Okay, I'm at 30 meters.
Okay. Turn all my lights on. Drop down a bit.
I'm cutting the trees, basically.
No, I don't need rearming. I've still got all my stuff. Crap.
It seems we already passed each other, Piper, and I didn't see you.
No, I didn't see you either.
I'm off. Good night.
Good night, Renegade.
See ya.
See you, mate.
Bye-bye.
Back in a minute.
Is the waypoint accurate, by the way?
Not amazingly. It wasn't enough to use as a target. Let's
Okay.
put it that way. So.
Oh, it is. It is pretty accurate.
Is it?
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Oh, come on, seriously. I selected I wanted all 4 bombs drop, all 8 bombs dropped, and it only dropped 2.
Huh.
I've had that before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bit of a bug. I'm going to try and do a really short landing.
Again, only 2. now only one. Seriously.
There must have been some changes there then. But at least when I was dropping bombs in Ripple, there wasn't any problem with it.
I selected all 8 bombs with a 50 millisecond interval.
With the Mirage, you do that in Matus.
Let's see how fast I can go backwards in a Vigan.
But if you selected 8, they all should drop. Yeah.
Oh. Pitch is right. Nothing you can do about it. Thanks, guys. I'm off.
Yeah, bye, bye.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Sleep all night.
See you soon.
Bye bye. I'm heading off as well. Good night.
Taxi to parking area.
Okay. Sleep well.
Yeah, thanks. You too.
Good night.
This is the end of my stream. We killed all the aircraft a long time ago. The F5s were the last targets. And we killed most of the ground targets. So, mission success, I'd say. Good evening. Bye-bye. Take care. See you tomorrow.